friends, hi! You just saw unboxing of my August knit crate, and I would like to show you a little bit closer the seam for this month. It's glass future, and yarns that they had a worsted weight cotton yarns, so I didn't really wanted cotton worsted weight yarn, but I decided to switch to sock club for this month, and I switched for Energize Me sock club, but for some reason I received chill out blue sock yarn. I wrote a message to KNITCRATE and asked them what happened, because I thought maybe accidentally I chose chill out club instead of Energize Me, but no, like I had right subscription, but maybe there was mistake done, and instead of bright red, kind of a red orange color, I received baby blue color, and it's a really beautiful color, but I personally very much dislike this color. So, and it's super wash sock by Audin Wools. It's 365 meters per 100 grams, and of course recommended needles 225, 325. But what I'm planning to do, I'll just dye this yarn over with my dyes for yarn, and I'll just make a different, like some kind of speckled yarn with different colors, because I just wouldn't be able to knit with this color of yarn. It just even like for a gift, I just don't want to work with it. But yarn itself very nice and pleasurable. And also I would like to do a little bit update on my project that I'm knitting out of KNITCRATE yarn. And my first project, it was yarn from July. It's a cotton linen Lysol yarn. It's a chain yarn, very beautiful, hand dyed in these beautiful colors that I like. It's kind of like old barn yarn. So I cast on stitches for the head neckline. Then I'll have here like maybe I-cord ties on the front, and it will look like this. I did for shoulders and sleeve here I did like just garter stitch. So, and here I'm already connected it in a round and I'm knitting. So what I'm planning to do, I will knit, and when I connected it, like I was knitting on needles 375 around neckline. I did on 2.5 millimeters, and the rest I was knitting on 375, and when I connected it in a round, I put needles 4 millimeters, and so far the fabric looks really nice. And it's my second ball. I just attach it, like just knitted few centimeters with new ball. So one ball of yarn basically gives you this much, and I'll just keep knitting and see if it will be just a top or a tunic, or a short dress, because I have 4 balls of yarn, so I have 3 more left. Also, I would like to show you update on this yarn that I received in July, KNITCRATE Club. It's 50% superwash merino wool and 50% tencel from bamboo. It's really beautiful color, really nice yarn. I tried to do swatch, and it gives a really nice, beautiful fabric, but I unraveled it instead of showing you first. So I decided to put away this yarn and come back to it in May, because if I start knitting now on a very tiny needles, and I want to enjoy it, because in winter I really would like to knit wool. My next update on KNITCRATE, I would like to show you that I took out hat. It's still unraveled, but I was able to unwind these 4 skeins of yarn, and I have a paper here, like I'm trying to keep papers inside, and I'll just remind you, it's Uru yarn cozy, and a green one, it's a bubble tea, and yellow mustard one, I don't remember color now, but it's 45% Hayakaya alpaca and Suri alpaca 45% and 10 stellina, and it's super bulky weight because it's 50 meters per 100 grams, and recommended needles number 8. And I would start, like, I decided to knit vest out of it, and I know that I would like to or start like from shoulders down, or I would like to start with green yarn and then just do bottom, like just a mustard striped on the bottom, or I will start with mustard color and knit up to, like, you know, underarms, and then keep going with a green one. And I just can't make up my mind what exactly with which one I want to start, so maybe you can advise me. So that's how mustard color look, and that's how green one looks. So I don't know which one to choose and which one to start, so that's why I didn't start knitting it. The next update, I would like to talk about this yarn. You remember when I was unboxing how much I loved this yarn. I will just quickly remind you what kind of yarn. It's Uru yarn electric, and it's 40% Hayaka alpaca, 30% wool, 30% Suri alpaca, but here we have 137 meters per 100 grams, and recommended needles 4.5, 5.5. And if you remember, I told you, like, I know people knit sweaters and cardigans out of this yarn, but I don't see myself wearing garment out of this yarn. I just see it as accessory, and I wanted to knit double cowl that I can wrap up around myself double. So, and what happened? Look here, I picked up stitches and I knitted started to knit brioche. And when I was knitting, I realized how beautiful this yarn is in a fabric. So then I decided it can be like color for a sweater. So then I went and I started to knit circle yoke on needle 6 millimeters, and look how beautiful fabric it gives. It's just so beautiful and gorgeous. And I almost finished one ball. I worked on this piece for, I think, 4 hours, and now I decided to unravel it. I will unravel it, and I'll just knit myself a simple slipover vest, the shoulders, and I'll start knitting down. And when I will be done with one ball, I'll take a second ball and I'll do a neckline. I'll pick up stitches and do a beautiful just 1 by 1 ribbon circular neckline, and then I'll around armholes also just ribbon 1 by 1, very simple. And the rest of the yarn I'll just knit down. And you know, fabric how it looks, I think you can knit this yarn even on 7 millimeter needles, and after washing it would bloom and look even better. So, but I'm not sure. I think maybe I'll just keep knitting on 6 millimeter needles, and I didn't unravel it because I can count stitches and decide how much I need to cast on for the vest. So that's how far I got with KNITCRATE yarns, and I really hope that by next time I'll show you 1 or 2 vests, and I'll show you what I did with yarn, how I re-dyed it like the blue color because I don't really like it. And yeah, and then maybe in the beginning of the video I show you how I re-dyed it, and I'll probably start knitting socks out of it because I'm hoping that color will be that I like. And also I'm really eager to start working with other KNITCRATE yarns. So that's my progress, and that's all my news about KNITCRATE. Bye!